Circulate, then gang with it. Aim for your partner, pocket and pop. That's dangerous. If you ain't with it, you throwing off the vibe. Man, I don't got time for that. It's all about the vibe. All that I got time for. I got the rules, stuck with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe. Don't waste my time.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And his throw is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. From the gun, it's Allen. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
11.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. They'll roll him out right.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. Philip Dorsett, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Raiders have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Harris running straight ahead. And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. Throwing on first down is Allen. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And the Raiders have got him. Chandler Jones from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Brandon Bolden. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Complete here to the right to Bolden. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Garoppolo now. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And finding Keelan Cole. And he is going to have a Raiders Raiders first down, it would appear. Yes, he does by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Garoppolo now, first down throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mayer. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
The slant connects with Devontae Adams. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Now Garoppolo. Forced out to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Jacobs.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Josh Jacobs, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Carlson on for the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Carlson now to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
36-yard line.
Allen now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And Knox is going to have a Bills first down as he'll take this up close to midfield. Allen and Knox teaming up there for a Buffalo first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They hand this off to Harris. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 5. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Diggs going in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Now Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Slot man moves right. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Allen. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 56. On play action, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. In motion is Hardy. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Let's go. We got to score right now.
Now Allen off the bootleg, rolling to his right. He'll find Damian Harris out of the backfield. Touchdown, Bills! Damian Harris, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
A big play there just before halftime. 64 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw there complete to Myers.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. To throw is Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And from here, might not be able to take a knee, might need to run a play here that's close to their goal line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
Stiff-armed him. And now off to the races down the right side.
Inside the 20. Now he's loose at the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Josh Jacobs, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On play action, Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end.
So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10.
To the air, Allen. It's complete to Cook. 23 yards on the play.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Play action. Now it's Allen. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
It's now second and goal.
Five wide.
Now Allen. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Gotta figure this is one they need here on third and goal.
56.
Allen gonna throw. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So it's a turnover there on the lost fumble, and this third quarter could not really have started worse.
I think that's a great observation because this was a close game at the half. They gave up the touchdown the opening drive. Now they turn over the football. This game, it can get away from them pretty quickly if their defense doesn't step up right here.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And that's complete to Adams. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Garoppolo's throw going to be taken in by Cole. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Bills are right back in this football game. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's Allen to throw it. And he'll go down at the 28. And they're going to speed things up here.
Allen going to change this at the line.
On 1st and 10, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, 28 yards. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim 4th quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their deep. Oh, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Pick made by Terrell Bernard.
And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line.
Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision. I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Allen. Touchdown, Bills!
Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
On the give, this is Harris. Flash the stick skills on that run, but then stops shy of the 35.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll change things up. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down.
And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
It's 2nd and inches at the 3-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches. Throwing, Allen.
Touchdown! Damian Harris. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Bills have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead in the 4th.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Not a bad game there, and it's okay to still run the football in this situation, but you got to be careful to not take too much time off the clock.
Here comes 2nd down.
Back to throw, Garoppolo.
Pass caught by Hooper, and he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Garoppolo. That one complete to Horsted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here we go.
This is 1st and 10. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken
truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception, now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just forgot to prepare for him or simply overlooked him in getting ready for this one. Either way, a big mistake, and he's making them pay for it.
Here's second down. Garoppolo to throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
To throw is Garoppolo.
Open man is Myers.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
Now Garoppolo, gotta have this one. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things are now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here.
A running play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and